This morning I'm going to try overnight oats for the first time. These are supposed to be like chocolate peanut butter flavored. I just used what ingredients I had. I'm gonna go to the store today, I think, and go buy some more ingredients to make more like fruit flavored oats. But I'm just trying to make these because I find in the mornings, since I'm working pretty early, that I'll like go out and buy food from like a restaurant or something, or fast food place. And so it's now midday, just past noon, and I'm so hungry, ready for lunch. I'm done work now, I think. I might continue working later in the day, but as for now, I'm done. And I'm going to go grocery shopping, I think, because I'm kind of low on some stuff. And I know what I want for lunch and I don't have it here, so I'm gonna go to the store and hopefully I'll be less than an hour and then I'll be back and eating. I just woke up and you can tell, but I'm just logging onto my laptop here to see if I have any work to do this morning. If I do, I'm going to just grab my breakfast out of the fridge, which is just overnight oats, and I'm going to work and eat and, on breaks, I'll kind of get ready for the day, I guess. But if there is no work to be done, then I'm just going to take the morning slow and maybe read a bit. I don't know. I don't really want to get going right now, so if there's nothing to do, I'm not going to. I should mention one of my favorite things to do in the morning is I check my calendar. So let me show you this. I recently bought this. You might have seen in a reel. I got this little calendar. So another thing I like to do in the mornings is I check my planner, which I should mention one of my favorite things to do in the morning is I check my calendar. So let me show you this. I recently bought this. You might have seen in a reel. I got this little calendar. So another thing I like to do in the mornings is I check my planner, which contains several sub-planners. If you saw my reel, I recently got this like notebook cover and it holds all of my inserts together. So my first one is a daily planner. So I do check that actually. I need to move the bookmark up a week. So yeah, I do look at it and see what I have, to do today, because if there is something important that I need to consider, then, it's better to realize early in the day that something needs to get done. I should mention one of my favorite things to do in the morning is I check my calendar. So let me show you this. I recently bought this. You might have seen it in a reel. I got this little calendar. So there was no work for me to do this morning, but I'm going to have breakfast right now. I'm trying these chocolate overnight oats and they taste pretty good. So I will definitely be repeating this recipe. We'll see if I actually eat it all because I always find it hard to eat all of the oatmeal for some reason. Like I made a really good carrot cake flavored one, but I don't know, I liked it, but I didn't like it enough to finish it. I only ate like half of it. I'm going to plan out like my studying for languages right now. I also found another list of books I want to read. It's like the New York Times reader, I think 21st century readers picks list. I think there's like 100 books in that. So I'm just going to write those down in a notebook. And once I get through my classics, I will move on to that. So once I was pretty much done with work this morning, I went to order a pizza. I went to pick it up and can't even tell, but the leftovers are in little bags in the fridge. Right now, I just finished eating, so I'm not gonna go to the gym quite yet because I'm very full, but I'm going to get some reading done because I've been on the same book for several months now. I don't like it, but I'm like 70% through it. And I haven't been good at reading at all this week. I don't know if I've read a single page in a while, so I'm going to sit down and get some reading done. It is now just past 4 p.m. and I'm gonna take a break from the reading for now. I'm going to go for a run that I have in my little planner. Actually going to follow it today. And then I also have upper body weightlifting. So my running will take about an hour and then the weightlifting will also be about an hour. So if I'm going to have dinner, I'll do that when I come back. I also have quite a to-do list, mostly like meal prep stuff. I do need to go to the grocery store. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or not. I don't know when the store closes exactly. And ideally, I kind of want to go for a bike ride too. We'll see after the run if I really want to still. I probably won't because it's kind of late in the day. But yeah, that's what's going on. So I just came back from my run. I did 8 kilometers. I was supposed to do 10, but it's extremely hot today. It's like over 30 degrees Celsius. I know that's not super hot. I mean, it's hot, but it could be hotter, and it has been hotter. So I'm just back in my house and I'm trying to cool down a bit before I go to the gym. I've decided to try and make some progress on my to-do list. So I'm gonna start by getting laundry started. The next several things on my list are kitchen related. So I need to make more muffins. I need to cook these potatoes because they're gonna go bad. I'm just gonna roast them in the oven. And I'm gonna make overnight oats for breakfast tomorrow. And depending on when the grocery store closes, I may also go to the grocery store and get some more food. It is now the next day and I just woke up. I'm having my overnight oats for breakfast and just sitting at my desk. I haven't started anything important yet. I'm just seeing what I'm gonna start with. So I'm gonna start my morning off by tackling my language goals for the day. Today I'm supposed to focus on Spanish speaking. I'm pretty new to the language, so I'll probably look at like basic present tense conjugation and try and speak like simple sentences. I think it'll also be helpful to like listen to either song lyrics or I don't know, conversations in Spanish and try to like mimic or parrot their accent. I think that's an important thing. I think I have a decent understanding of how most of the words are pronounced, but obviously like I do have an accent. I'm new to this and I speak English as my first language, so I'm just gonna spend some time doing that. I am trying to track everything on a little spreadsheet. I did not do a good job of tracking the time yesterday, even though I did do a good amount of both French and Spanish studying. But yeah, I don't know. It's motivating seeing how other people study and how they track their time and how they got to fluency in languages. So I think I'm gonna try and do like 2.5 hours of studying and 1.5 hours of immersion. That's something, you know, I saw some other person doing. So I'm gonna try that. This is my planner, as you've seen. I love this thing so much. I just thought of a to-do list item for today to do later on. So I'm just gonna write that down first before I get started. It is now evening time and I'm gonna go to the grocery store to stock up on some stuff because I've been needing to do that the past few days, and I honestly just grab like this whole bag of other reusable bags and I just take what I need from it. Like I have my produce bags and like a ton of other reusable bags because I don't know how much I'm gonna need. I'm gonna try and stick to the list I have on my phone. And then when I come back, hopefully I'll go to the gym and then go for my run. I just tried to rapid charge my phone before I left because the battery was below 50%. I was watching some videos of people who like are fluent to like a C2 level in several languages, and I was just like, I don't know, trying to learn a bit about how they're studying for those. I mean, how they studied in the past for them. And I think I've come up with a new like language learning plan a bit, which I hope will work out, but it's just about consistency, and honestly, I haven't been consistent with that. So I'm just gonna try and track that a bit better in the future, but I'm going to head to the store right now. I just finished at the grocery store. I was very quick and I mostly got what I needed on the list. I did get like one extra thing. I think I got like meatless meatballs or something, but I'd say that was a success. I just grabbed everything I needed from inside and I'm gonna go to the gym to do my run and lifting session. I have 15 kilometers at tempo and I forgot to change my shirt, so I'm wearing a gray cotton t-shirt, so I'm gonna look very gross and sweaty, but I don't want to go back in the house and change into like a polyester t-shirt, so it is what it is, I guess. I've just come back from the gym and it's almost 9 p.m. So I'm just going to have my dinner and take a shower, go to bed, and that's pretty much it for the day. I also will try and read some of my book because I don't think I've read anything in English yet today. I've been doing some studying for languages.